Hey YouTube, this is Team HOC.
Hey.
And Matt.
Oh god.
Sexy.
I know, right?
And yeah, we haven't done an actual video with content in like 2 weeks.
Who has content?
So we're gonna do I can't think right now. We're gonna do a deck profile on Matt's Gravekeepers that he's been running for what, like 2 weeks? I don't know. I've been on the inside.
It's been 3 weeks, I think, 3-4 weeks now.
So pretty much since
the jump. Well, since like a week after the jump, week or two after the jump.
So
or whatever you want to call
would
it.
you say that you jumped on the Gravekeeper's dick?
Oh, dude, I jumped on the bandwagon like quick, fast, in a goddamn hurry. But so did everybody else.
So.
It's Gravekeepers. It's pretty linear. Essentially, what this is Billy Break's build, his regional build with like I think it's 1 card difference. I really think it's 1 card difference. But yeah, so of course it's Gravekeepers. So you run 3 Spy. Spy is the engine of the deck. Pulls any Gravekeeper from the deck except for
that one dude with the face.
Commandant is the only one it doesn't pull with his effect. But yeah, he's still good. Of course, Giant Wall 2500 with.
Is that a dude or a chick?
I don't know. We're gonna call it Big Booty Bitch. Why not?
Yes, it's like Titanium.
It's like Titanium. Destruction Portion. Descendant. Essentially, you flip like they attack into your Spy. You knock damage back. Bring out Descendant. Next turn, you pop the Spy. So you get a plus. So yeah.
Blow shit up.
Yeah, blow shit up. Recruiter. He's the tutor of the deck. This card is amazing, especially comboed with Descendant, because you pop your Recruiter with Descendant and you search. Generally, you end up searching for like a Commandant, so you can pitch for Necrobelly and Speak of the Devil. Triple Commandant. Of course, you pitch for Necrobelly. He's also a 1 card out for Consecrated Light, so you don't have to worry about it too much when it hits the side portion of the match. Games 2 and 3, like you don't have to worry about it too much, and like you thin your deck out by grabbing the Necrobellies. It runs double Ascendant or Assailant. I mean, Assailant's actually really good. It's essentially with Necrobelly in play. Anytime you attack a monster, you can either flip it to attack or defense as long as it's face up on the field. So you can either A, punish your opponent for playing dandy tokens, or B, it's a 1 card out to giant monsters that have low defense, like for example Monarchs, Dad, things like that. So he's pretty good out, and so you don't need to. It runs 1 Malefic. I like it. It's alright. It's nothing too spectacular, but it protects your Necrobelly as long as it's face up. A lot of people don't. If you've seen like Fraser Smith's video or video on Drell's channel, like, a lot of people will not get rid of him. They'll try and get rid of your Necrobelly, not knowing that he protects it. So, like, they'll mess up like with their Rykos and stuff like that. You'd be surprised how many people actually do that. It's amazing to me. He's also 2500 attack, so he's a straight shot into Dust, and he's an out to any Monarch. Yeah, any Monarch. Like for example, I had a game where like my opponent he's playing Formula Synchron. Like I smoked him game 1, game 2 he goes Herp Derp, all his frogs in the graveyard, and then he goes Jinzo. And Jinzo's generally a bad for the Gravekeeper build because you need the traps. And I'm just like Malefic, swing over Jinzo. QQ.
Was that our token Ginger?
No, that was against Devin while we were in Twin. This is the difference between my build and Billy Break's build. He was running double Malefic. I'm running Malefic and Stardust. Stardust is a 1 card out to a lot of monsters.
Gale,
Dust,
homie.
or Gale, I mean, yeah, whatever.
Same diff.
What did I say?
Dust.
Dust? Whatever.
Stardust. It's a Stardust, man. It's Stardust.
It's the same thing.
3
Gale.
stars.
Sorry, it's like 3 in the morning. STFU.
You mad, bro?
Maybe. He's a 1 card out to things like Stardust. He also, with any Gravekeeper in the deck, he makes Arcanite. Arcanite plays can be pretty big, especially when your opponent starts flipping things like Decree.
Especially when you like to blow shit up.
Yeah, I like to blow shit up. Also, he leads to Black Rose.
Which also blows shit up.
Recruiter, you can make Goyo and Bryo with him. So you get the plus. Like if you go Brio, like Recruiter, Gale, Sync, his effect is mandatory, I believe. I don't think it's a UCAN. Let me double check. Yeah, it's a mandatory, so it doesn't miss the timing. And so you go like Sync, go Brio, you get the plus by pulling a Gravekeeper, and then you have pitch fodder for Brio. So
oh shit,
it's good stuff. So that's the monster lineup. Like I said, Gravekeepers are really linear. I mean, there really isn't too many like
too much crazy shenanigans
you can do post like pre-side. Like there really isn't really much you can do. Like
flip
the deck,
shit, summon shit,
the deck is tight, giggity.
And that's the way we like it.
Spells. I mean, you have the obvious
because
triple pot. I mean, what can you say? It digs for options. I find though that pots also, especially games 2 and 3, an easy side deck out option because you don't need to dig as much. Digging is great for outs, but the deck thins on its own between the flips of Spy, the tutoring of Recruiter, and the tutoring for Necro Valley with Commandant. So the deck thins itself already. So you can side 1 or 2 of these out. I find myself siding at least 1, if not 2 out, 2 and 3 almost every time I play, just because it's an easy side out. So of course you have triple Necro Valley, triple Tribute. People think that there. Like. I don't think people understand that Tribute does, especially game 1, it makes the deck. I mean, it obliterates your opponent. I've dumped entire hands turn 1 with Tribute. Games 2 and 3, I generally side out all of the Tributes except for, well, maybe 1. Like sometimes I'll keep 1 in just because it's a good first turn play. But a lot of people will start going into things like Imps, Gold, things like that. So when you side your crappy cards in, I side these out. So, yeah.
Less useful side for your opponent.
Yeah, exactly. Double Gravekeeper Steel. You only need 2. 3's overkill. I've seen some builds with 3 and it's overkill. Essentially pulls any 2 Gravekeepers from the graveyard, even when Necro Valley is in play. So, Show Book, pretty stable. I think it's triple book stable these days.
Back in my day.
It's
only double book.
Anyways.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Obligatory staple. If I have to explain to you what Dark Holes in Hell, go play Pokemon. Like if I have to explain to Pokemon. Of course, Monster Born's not in the build because of Necro Valley, obviously. For obvious reasons. So, don't tell me to put in...
No, please add Monster Reborn.
I'll get it anyways. People will just to be dicks. Double Warning. It takes time sometimes to set up, so you need the warnings to stop big plays. Dust is a big play against the deck because it slows down the Descendant portion, so you have to try and work your way around the Stardust.
Plus, who can say no to Jesus and his fine bitches?
I can't.
It's almost his birthday. He needs a little love too.
Oh dear God! Don't bottomless staple. Yeah.
Sorry.
What do you say? It runs double prison. Once again, outs to things like Stardust, big monsters.
Protection against Surfa.
Yeah. Especially GB's is a harder matchup for the deck because you're setting a lot. And so they're just tagging into your, especially when they go into your Spy. Yeah, they're gonna take some damage, but they're just gonna pop your Necro Valley with
Beastie or whatever. Plays,
yeah, all that good stuff. So you need to get rid of that shit. This shit says no.
Makes me want to run GBs.
I know, right? It runs obligatory Solid Road. I think 1 is perfect. I don't think any more is needed. You could side deck an extra 1. I don't think it's needed. For an extra 1. It's one of those cards where you don't want to run it, but the meta forces you to, because you don't want to lose out to. You don't want to lose a board of Gravekeepers to a Black Rose play or to a Gizris play or Icarus attack. You want those outs. So, and of course, there is, I guess Trap Stun still out there. 7 Tools is still being played in somewhat, I guess, but still
not here.
It's outs, and local wise, it's not for us. And then you have the obligatory staples.
And
solemn.
Moses and his fine bitches.
Yeah, dude. Spanish Moses.
Oh, shit.
Spanish Moses, right
En
there.
español.
En español.
Talamundo.
Por favor. And then torrential and mirror. It's
Blow shit up.
Yeah, the staples. The side deck is meta-wise, kinda.
Ish.
Duradark's good for the Blackwing and Gravekeeper mirror. He's actually a lot better than I thought he was. Like, he's also good in random situations where your opponent just runs a lot of dark monsters. There's a couple of guys, our locals, who run random chaosy kind of builds. I pop this bad boy in because he's out, single card outs to things like Dad. For the plants, separate these out.
Yeah, that's probably.
Decree's hard. A decree is unless you have a decree Gravekeeper build, decree wrecks it. Like it just pushes your shit in. So you need the double MST for outs. Double smashing, right pancakes. Double smashing.
Oh my fucking god.
Double smashing is
Fuck
good
my life.
for just about everything. It's good against the Blackwings. It's good against the GBs. It's
good against fucking
Antimata.
Gaia fucking 3500 attacker that can't be destroyed by fucking or targeted by monster effects when all you have is fucking monster. Anyway,
Mad.
sorry.
Yeah. You know, whatever your partnership if you keep cussing.
Really?
Yeah, they watch that shit apparently. Valor, Random Valor.
That's
Random
some
Valor
shit.
is, I know, right? Random Valor is like, it's outs to so many things that you have to run it, unfortunately. Gadgets, debris, monarchs, shenanigans. Deck. Double my body. I love like setting one and keeping one in hand and having a monster, especially against Blackwings, because then they're like, ooh, I'm going to go ahead and Icarus attack, and you're like, no.
Double up on protection.
No, yeah, double protection. Okay, so we had locals on Saturday, and a buddy of ours from Twin was coming down, Raheem, and I got told at 4:30 in the morning by Brian that he was going to be running Chainburn. So Matt, like a dick, decides to run double Rainbow Line. And this actually won me the game. Like, it won me the match. Game 1, even though he drew 6 off of Reckless Greeds and an extra 5 off of Morphine Jar, I still beat him just because he wasn't drawing what he needed, the combo pieces. Game 2, he just dirted me. He dirted the fucking shit out of me. It was fucking hilarious. Game 3, I'm sitting at 43. He hits me for like 17 off a D-wall, I think, when I hit him with a spy. So I'm at like 20 something. His turn, he goes barrel. I drew this off a Pot of Duality, which was amazing. So I go pot, I set this. He's like, barrel. I'm like, well, just in case, I'll play it now because even if he chains, the barrel itself is not going to kill me. Anything after that won't kill me, and the barrel itself won't kill me. So I chained to the barrel, and he had 2 more cards that would burn, and they only did like 7 or 8, maybe 900, I can't remember. But the barrel would have killed me. Like, so then I did the 2 damage, and then I went to gain mode, and then the barrel gained me. So that was awesome. It was amazing. So
in short, he won because Rainbow Life, and because Brian's dick. Thanks.
Good stuff. You need outs to the random special summon decks. So Decree's good.
Plus
Oppression is good. It's good. It's just good overall. You don't really like once you set off the first spy. You don't special summon a lot from there. Like, it's mostly just put Descendant in play, pop monster. Put Descendant in play, pop a monster. Put Descendant in play, pop a monster. Put Gale in play, half, swing. I mean, that's pretty much all it is. Then I side 1 random CED. I don't know why. It's just in there.
Because apparently Randy shit is good for local
Randy
meta.
shit's good for local meta. These will go to Cyber Dragons for next weekend because Raheem won't be there. So, and then Lightsword actually hurts the deck, like, because Lila and Raikou. So I side double Mirror, even though no one in our local plays Lightsworns. We go to Twin sometimes, and there's 1 or 2 guys that play Lightsworn. So
plus, there's always that possibility.
There's always just that possibility that somebody
random will come and
exactly. Wreck. So it's there. I don't get to use them that often, but they're there. They're there for fun. So, how long was this video?
It's about 15 minutes right now. You
Really?
Go over your extra.
Really?
No, that's 14:30.
I mean,
we cut it down by. This is actually take 2 for Matt. His first one was a half hour.
Half hour, people.
So this is actually cutting shit down.
The extra, essentially, this is for the Cyber Dragons when I go into it. Your Arcanite play, your Brio play, your Goyo play, if you need to get over Stardust with some, you know, you don't have any other way of getting over him, blow up the field, Starlight Road, and then just throw in whatever else. Like, it's remnants of my scrap. Like, it's just, yeah. Like, I like double scrap.
Is that one on the end? Oh, it's Android.
Yeah, it's Android. Like,
okay.
Who needs double scrap in there? Credit Keeper.
Throw one of those my way.
I probably would, if I really seriously built this would all stay the same. I'd go +1 Chimera Tech, and then...
Like, you'd probably do another Arcanite, too.
Yeah, I'd probably do one more Arcanite, one more Black Rose.
Just double... Yeah.
Just double up on some of the stuff. Shit. And then, like, I seriously would put random crap in. Like, this would be a E-Hero Gaia. Why not? You know, this would be E-Hero Flame Wingman. I don't care. It doesn't matter. Like, random shit. You know, like Absolute Zero.
You said shit.
That'd be Absolute Zero right there.
Put, what's it, Miracle Fusion? Or
sure. Why not? It doesn't, like, it doesn't matter. Like, from there, it doesn't matter. Like... Yeah, whatever. So that's pretty much it. The build's fun. The build's good. The deck's good. I built the deck primarily because, one, I like to dirt people when I'm bored. And scraps are fun, but I was getting kind of bored of them. And they're just not quite as good yet as I wanted them to be. So even though I have like pretty much everything for the build, like I think the next set will make it a little bit better. So I'm waiting for next set. And... yeah, so it's cheap deck to build, like really, like this deck is super, like minus the pots, the pod dualities, and the warnings, you could build a deck for like $50, maybe less than that, most likely. Like, the tributes are expensive unless you already have them. They're like $8 a piece on eBay right now, I think. Last time I checked, at least, they were $8.
So, just to clarify, we don't want to get burnt like, you see Caesar's video? It was like a Debris deck, and he called it a budget deck, and he got
well, yeah, because he had like...
Yeah. We're not calling this a budget deck,
I'm not saying this, no, this is not a budget deck.
Pots and warnings.
I have pod dualities. If you tell me that's budget, then I don't know what you're smoking something.
Then you need to throw us some
cash.
These
are first ed, too.
Oh, shit, this guy.
I know, right?
Anyways, yeah.
So that's pretty much it. Any thoughts, Pancakes?
Hopefully we can get some dual vids in here. If Matt's game.
I don't care.
Get your game on. Anyways, yeah, so this will be up pretty soon. Look out for some dual videos, maybe more deck profiles, I'm not sure.
Oh, it's like already 3 in the morning, so...
Man, you don't gotta do that.
Nigga, I gotta take your ass to Walmart at fucking like 3 a.m.
Word.
Yeah.
Anyways, this is Team HOC. Peace.